From Psalm 136. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Give thanks to the God of gods. His love endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord of lords. His love endures forever. To him who alone does great wonders, his love endures forever. Who by his understanding made the heavens, his love endures forever. Who spread out the earth upon the waters, his love endures forever. Who made the great lights, his love endures forever. The sun to govern the day, his love endures forever. The moon and stars to govern the night, his love endures forever. Toward the end of May, and toward the end of a warm, clear day, TJ and I were sitting on the front porch in that hour between dusk and dark, evening and night, when it caught my eye. The flash of the season's first firefly, the first lightning bug of the season. I pointed it out to TJ, and she and I caught it only once more in its ascent towards the heavens. In those moments, I felt a simple joy, as I always do at such signs of seasonal change. The sight of the first daffodils or jonquils of late February or early March. The sound of spring peepers about that same time. The smell of wild onions after the first spring lawn mowing. The first returning swallow. The sight of the midsummer mimosa in feathery bloom, and the later summer flaming red pokeberry. The smell of the fresh and last cutting of hay in the slightly cooler morn or eve of early September. The sight of the first turning leaves and bright orange of the first ripe pumpkins. The first downy, lilting snowflakes. As I have been describing the sights, sounds, and scents of turning seasons, could you see, hear, or smell them along with me? Or did they spur other sensory memories of your own? I hope and have to believe that, for most of this, these memories of seasonal change bring you the small, same joy and comfort they bring me. If not, or if they fill you with disquiet, perhaps this is a spiritual challenge worth exploring a little deeper in prayer and contemplation. But for me, the sight of that firefly was a gift from God that brought me both joy and comfort. God gifts us with ever returning cyclical signs of God's eternal presence and provision. They are reminders that God is always in the house, even when we're doing our best to wreck it, trash it, or burn it to the ground. Remember, TJ and I were loving the sight of that single fluorescent point of light during May's darkness, of pandemic death, sickness and isolation, severe economic disruption, and violent civil strife. But the light shined on, and we were at momentary peace. The firefly returned as they always do, even when the human race is at war with itself, God's creation, and God himself. Now, as an aside, I'm authentically sorry for those who, because of location and or circumstances, cannot enjoy the sights, sounds, and smells of the created order in any season. In my years of ministry, I've attempted in very small ways to increase and enhance these particular experiences through mountaintop experience hikes to the top of various regional high points where God's creative majesty is in full view, at least on clear days. At my last appointment, I had a go fly a kite with Lloyd each March for the many children that had never experienced the sheer joy of sending paper and string up into the heavens. But for the rest of us who rejoice, find solace and peace and comfort in God's creative order, in its order and blessed assurance, we need to relish the gift and constantly thank God for it. No matter what we're running from in our past, no matter how much we fear the future, come plague or depression or civil war, world war or cancer or jail, the swallows will return to Capistrano. The morning glory will still arise and shine. So please, do yourself a favor. Find time to sit on the porch or in the backyard for what remains of this summer. Watch a lightly feathered, tossed-headed fledgling flutter to a low bush under the watchful eye of a mother or father. Or later on in the eve, watch for the last of the lightning bugs as they search for a mate. Find joy and peace and assurance, and thank God for his love that endureth forever.